You said to me, I got leathered, mate. And you didn't get leathered.
Well,
you
every time you lose, you're like, I feel like I got leathered. I feel like I gave everything. Like when I didn't have anything left to give.
Yeah, there was no more.
And when you have that done to you, you feel like you got leathered.
Dude.
Yeah.
But from an outsider's perspective, we've got Frodo over there. Mate, you looking at that? He didn't get leathered, did he?
Yes, he got leathered.
Frodo's answer was, but I did. No, but joking aside, we have a situation where you didn't get run over. You lost a narrow. I mean, it was nip. It was tough.
Great match. I'm really happy about the match. It gives me a lot to really fuel myself off of because I do know that it's one of those matches it's right there.
Yeah.
It was in reach for either one of us. Michael got the job done, but it's always the hungry dog that gets the bone, you know.
It's funny though. You're an inch away, but that last inch can open up a mile of thought, and that's where you are today. It's that reflective period. And that's where your job's going to come in.
He needs to run. He's been needing to run for a really, really long time.
Yeah, you are just typical woman, just thinking about how his ass looks in jeans. Fuck you, Jody.
At least he has an ass.
It does. Actually, you know, Nicholas Nanasta, I was going to say, he sat over here, and Nicholas, I noticed you did come without your ass. Didn't bring it. No
That's
ass.
who I was referring to.
Where do you put your wallet? But joking aside, Jody, he's obviously, you know him better than any person in the world, and he's going to be very in reflective mood for a while. But what's your take on it? Do you think he did something wrong, or do you think he wasn't ready?
I think that he did everything he could with what he came to the table with last night. I don't think in the moment there was anything else he could have done, but it's been on our minds, both of us, for the last couple of months.
Yep. This
new approach to training that he's done, and like, you know, no joke, he needs to run. This is a guy who built his entire physicality based on the amount of work he would put his body through. And I'm not saying that he didn't work, he worked. He just did it very differently, and he left some stuff behind. This is a guy who's known for his stamina, for his ability to, like he said, outwork his opponents, but he has to be able to have the lungs to do it. And I think that that's something that's we've been talking prior to this match about what he knows is probably lacking. So this was just sort of the icing on the cake for that, and just that pinpoint that drives home the conditioning needs to come back and the fundamentals need to come back, and that's it.
No. We were speaking the other day, right? It was the old look, you know, and I agree with this, incidentally. You got to arm wrestle.
Yeah.
You've got a match on the other arm.
Yeah.
But you've got a match now against, and just to sort of, before we set this up, just to take a step back, we're talking about a situation where you've been arm wrestling for, let me get my maths right here, 2015, I think you came to 225s after your injuries. So we're talking the better part of 3 to 4 years at 225, or for the Europeans amongst us, you know, you were around the 105 to 110 kilo mark walk round weight. Now, you're going for the ascent on the overall title. And just to throw another little checkpoint in here, I don't think that's derailed anywhere near as much as you clearly do this morning.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's an adjustment in mentally and physically in terms of you being comfortable with your size, frame and structure going into matches with the likes of the dude who called you out last night, Dave Chafee, who's a friggin' beast? Devon, you're 6'6", but you're, what are you now, like 240 odd, we said, 250 somewhere there?
Yeah, 250.
He was closer to 300. What's Dennis?
Yeah, no, I get it. The super heavyweight division is a very unique challenge. You need the strength and top end to stop the match, but in super match format, it is work capacity, you know.
Is it with them all, or is it with Michael Todd?
Well,
maybe and Jerry.
I think work capacity plays a very big role.